A split saber is a variation of a double-bladed lightsaber in Star Wars canon. As its name implies, the lightsaber hilt is able to split in two. So basically you can use this lightsaber either as a double-bladed lightsaber or as two single-bladed lightsabers. So that's pretty cool for the style of the lightsaber to have that versatility. Now this type of lightsaber is not super common, although in Star Wars canon, probably the two most well-known users are Asajj Ventress, and you've seen her in Star Wars Clone Wars and such. And then more recently, the character Cal Kestis in the video game Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. It's an optional lightsaber mod for him to wield a split saber as well. So those are really two of the most common examples of the use of a split saber in Star Wars canon. Now, split sabers in Star Wars Legends. So this type of lightsaber has existed for quite a while in Star Wars Legends, and this style of lightsaber has been called lots of different things. So people have referred to it as an interlocking hilt, paired lightsabers, locking lightsabers, or form-shifting lightsabers. There might even be some other terms for it as well. So split saber is kind of a more recent kind of term for this style of lightsaber. Now, in Star Wars Legends, there are several characters that use split sabers. So Qasim, who was a Sith Blade Master in the Old Republic, he used this type of lightsaber. They called it the paired lightsaber kind of back then. So he used that in a duel against Darth Bane, and so basically, he wielded the lightsaber as a double-bladed lightsaber first, and then just kind of went surprise and split the lightsaber in two, and he kind of used that to his strategic advantage. And there's another character, Kamari Vosa, and she used a split saber as well, and she's actually the previous owner of the lightsabers that Asajj Ventress uses. So Count Dooku was her former master, Kamari Vosa's former master, and he acquired these lightsabers after she died, and then he ended up giving the lightsabers to Asajj Ventress, although this is in Star Wars Legends material, so it's not currently part of canon. And then finally, we have a character named Dark Jedi, or that's not his name, that's more of his title. Anyway, he's named Sa Kuis. I think that's how you say his name. He's a Dark Jedi, and he served as the Emperor's hand in the Rise of the Empire era. But, he's just kind of this very small character from like a short story. So again, this is not a super common style of lightsaber, and we really mainly associate it with Asajj Ventress. So, to recap, the characters that we've seen use these lightsabers in Star Wars canon, it's Asajj Ventress and Cal Kestis, only as kind of an optional lightsaber mod in the video game Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. And then in Star Wars Legends, Qasim, a Sith Blade Master, Kamari Vosa, and Sa Kuis. And I'm not totally sure if that's how the name's pronounced, but anyway, this has just been kind of a look at this variation of the double-bladed lightsaber. It's called the split saber, and it went by other names as well in Star Wars Legends, so feel free to comment below.